So I think with eBay, it's all about kind of forming good habits, good work habits, and I hadn't done that. I was a bit kind of like boom and bust with my listing, um, and I now that I'm doing my list five, and I do list five on a Monday at 11 o'clock. I do tend to find that my listing is good. It is consistent. It's maybe small amounts, but it is there. One thing that I'm not as good at is the packing. Now I say really it's a great idea to pack your outstanding things every day. You don't have to do the mail label, but just pack them up in brown paper or polybag or whatever, write the item and the weight on it. That's kind of what I aim to do. Now I haven't done that, which has resulted in this. Yeah, so this is me having to do like 15 things this morning, where I could have done some last night, and I could have done some of them probably the night before and the night before that. So I'm just finishing off. I've got 2 items of clothes which I've got to dig out of this box. I only have 2 boxes of clothes. It's kind of like all the clothes I do, and everything in here is coded. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 front and back. So 1F, 1B, 2F, 2B. So that's what I put in my SKU. So I've got to do that. And the other thing I've got to do is pack this. And I just thought I'd mention, like, whenever I used to get something like this, I automatically put it in bubble wrap. I've had this figure and a Bumblebee figure. Now I think as long as you've got like a good sturdy box, you don't really need the bubble wrap. Just put newspaper around it. So I'll put 3 sheets in the bottom here, another 3 sheets on top. Bigger boxes you might need 8 or whatever, just to pack it out. But it really doesn't need that plastic. But doing eBay, we do get through a lot of plastic, and my wife and me, we do try not to use plastic. We use like a company called Sploosh, who do like refills for cleaning products. And we do lots of other things. What do we do? Like I've just bought like a bamboo razor, so I don't have disposable razors. And I'm using like a soap dish rather than squirty gel. So yeah, where I can, I think it is good to try and get away from using plastic. I mean, the other thing I do is I use these bags for storage, but I don't send them out. So when I'm sending an item of clothing, I'll get some packing paper. I should put some affiliate links on my thing, but I don't know. I haven't got any. So I wouldn't know how to set them up anyway. So what I'll do is I'll just get, like, say if I had this, I'll just open it up, slide it out, and it's already folded, which is the great thing. And then just wrap it in paper. Now, unfortunately, once I've wrapped it in paper, it does go in a poly bag. And I don't know if there's any options to have kind of like, non-plastic poly bag, but at least it's not in a clear bag, in a poly bag, so that's a good thing. So me for the rest of the day is just finish off these 3 items I've got to do. So like Darth Vader, I've got a rugby top and I've got a pair of Gap trousers, I think, to pull out of there. Then I'm getting down Hermes. Then obviously, like a hurricane has been through here again, so tidy up, get them tidy up. I've been up since 6, so I'm a bit kind of like all over the place. Put some of this away. This got listed but never put away, and this was my 3 things that I've drafted. I was talking about yesterday. So they will go on, and then I will hunt around for another 2 things to put on eBay, and a few other things to draft up ready for tomorrow. So by the end of the day, I should be tidy. I should have my 5 things listed. I should have 5 things ready for tomorrow and maybe draft them. And if I sell anything, I should package it up. But, knowing what I'm like, I won't. But that's what I'm going to try and do. I think I was going to turn this. Yeah, I think because I've got into the habit of doing List 5 live and on Monday do that at 11 AM, and I always tend to do it in the morning, the listing, even when I'm not streaming. I think what would be a good idea is 5 o'clock, turn the laptop off, package then. And I've said this before to myself, but I'm going to try and stick to it. So 5 o'clock, you know, it's a good time, I think, to just sort of like switch off. Even if you do go on a bit later in the evening, just switch off for, you know, an hour, pack, have your dinner, chill, and then just have that break away from the screen and get your packing done. So that's me for today. Hope you're having a good day. I don't know if I'm going to do any more video. We'll see if anything else that's interesting happens. But if not, have a great day. We'll do a little bit extra. I did a Hermes label earlier. I've done 3 or 4 today, and the last one I did, Hermes looked like they changed their website. And it all looked very funky and looked a bit like it does when you print in store. And the good thing was I print on 4 label sheets to a page, 2 by 2. And when I do Hermes, I prefer to go in store, but I've had a few occasions where I've been in store and the machine doesn't work, which is a real pain if you've got like a VCR or something, you know, or some like heavy boxes, which is normally the case, real pain in the bum. So I've done these ones, I've got quite a bit, and I didn't want to get there and have the machine not work. So I printed them at home, but when I print them at home, it does the label, which I've used here, and it uses the whole page. Now it looks like the new Hermes thing, it only prints like the label, which is fantastic. It did cut the number off the bottom of the barcode, but I don't think that's important because I can still scan it, and I've put the number into eBay anyway. But yeah, that's good. I mean, doing that, not only is it what I used to do is that is printed on like with one label there, and all the rest is like the backing sheet, but it still wasted the toner, obviously. So it's good it doesn't waste so much toner, and it's good that it only uses one label. So yeah, Hermes doing something right for a change. It can't last.